So guys, girls, let me put some light on. That would help. That would help. What's the matter with you? What did he get on camera? What did he get on camera? He whacked it. It was on as well. It was filming. So I don't know if we got that on camera, but Dan is already trying to cheat by knocking one of the components out, which was my sister. I'm not sure if we're in camera. We've got a plane going to go over, so I'll shout so you can hear me. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The 5 amigos are out again tonight. That's myself, Teresa, Dan, Wayne and Kev, and it's competition night again. £5 in the pot, winner takes all for the biggest fish. In the last video, if you haven't seen it, tune in, that was me. But I went head to head with Disco Dan. At the end, won with a dogfish. So tonight, dogfish don't count. Is that fair? Yeah? Because last time Kev had a lovely coley, which was like 50 centimetres. Wayne didn't get anything exciting. I had a nice bass, but we've come to a different beach tonight. So we'll get down there, we'll get set up and I'll bring you back. Let's see who the better angler is. Everybody went quiet. Well, I'm an absolute nugget and I've gone and left my mics at home on charge and my tripod on my selfie stick that I use for holding the phone. So I'm going to do my best tonight, guys and girls. Rods are out fishing, we're on the beach. Not my chosen venue of tonight. I would have gone somewhere else. This is Disco Dan's favourite beach on Anglesey though. Not quite my favourite beach, but we're here, we're fishing. There's 5 of us, there's £5 in the pot, and the biggest fish takes it all. Who will that be tonight? We don't know, we'll try our best. It's all against, well it's not all against us, there should be fish here, but the tide is flooding. I do like it here personally on a low water, an hour or 2 down and 2 hours of the flood. It's now 7:30 and it's flooding hard. It's flooding really hard. High water is 10 o'clock. So I think we're going to fish till 11. There looks like there's quite a lot of seaweed at the edge of the water, so I don't know what it's going to be like. We've paced out at 25 yards apart. I've got Disco Dan to my left, which is your right. Then I've got Kevin, then I've got Wayne, then I've got my sister. So I'm in the middle tonight. Where in the last competition that we had, this is a bit of a friendly, but in the last one, I was on an end and I won. Disco was on an end and I was head to head with Disco. Where will we be tonight? Who will take the catch? Who will be the better angler? Let's find out. Single sandil on a 1-0 Cliptown 2-hook flapper. That's on the bottom one on a 2.5 foot snood. On the top, a small piece of mackerel. Same idea, small baits, clip down. They will tuck down, long clip downs, 2-hook flapper. That'll be my 3rd rig to go out. At the moment, I'm fishing with an up and over. There we go, sorry about that. With the up and over on the one rod, and I've got a pulley rig on the other. I've gone straight out there with big baits at distance to see if I can pick up something earlier on. If the fishing is slow, which I'm expecting it may be, I don't think there'll be as many fish as there was in the last one, but you never know. If the fishing is slow, what I will do then is I'll start scratching closer in for a turbot, a bass, a flounder, a plaice. I don't know. Disco's reeling in. Is he reeling in fish? Is he reeling in weed? There is a lot of weed on the beach, guys. Is this going to a fish? Eh? Weed. What, mate? Lots of weed. Have we made a mistake, guys? Have we made a mistake? That's gone really left as well, Dan, yeah? The sea has flattened off. I know there's a bit of surf, but the wind is off our backs. But there has been a massive sea for the last 3 or 4 days coming into here. Does that mean we're going to get weeded out? Has he got a big ray on there? He says it's weed. He can't feel any knocks. Oh my, there's loads of it. That is not what we want, Dan. That is not what we want, mate. And it begins. It begins, ladies and gentlemen. We got fish. We got Disco with epoxy whiting. And we got Wayne with a nice bass. Whose is the biggest? That's the question. Yeah, Dan, whatever. Let's have a look on the sticks. Come on. So we'll go for Disco's whiting first. Put it on the nose. Disco's whiting, 28. Right then, Wayne, what have we got for you? Wayne's bass. Yeah, get it up the stick, boy. Wayne's bass is a 35. Yeah, it's touching, bottom jaw's touching. We'll give you 35. So you're winning so far. Unless you get a prize for weed, because I've just reeled in a bucket full of it. So that's now in with the fish. Whiting, get your measure. Everybody's coming with fish, I'm trying to fish myself.
27.
27, Wayne's still winning. Wayne's still winning with a bass. Guys, I've just reeled in there a massive clump of weed. It's going to be one of them nights. It's going to be one of them nights. So Teresa's whiting has one of them parasites on its tongue. Have you seen these parasites? They're killing a lot of the fish around. Let's get a pair of pliers, we'll get it out. So we have dispatched this whiting, guys. Look at this parasite in its mouth. I can't quite get it out. Let's have a go. These parasites. Why is the phone doing that? Put your lamp off.
Oh, sorry.
There we are. These parasites are sticking to the ton of whiting. I'm not sure what they're called, but I have seen them on social media. And they're obviously feeding on whatever the whiting's feeding on. And I would assume that they're killing the fish as well. Anyway, let's get rid of that parasite. Weed, yeah. Need to tickle a bit more eggs. Like to it. I'm getting weed, you're getting weed, and they're getting no weed. And whose idea was it to come this far up the beach? Him down there, Disco. He's running. Oh, few fish all done. Yeah.
Wheel turning.
The wheel will turn. Dan's favourite beach, Dan, yeah. Dan, in a bit, mate, yeah. I'm gonna get to know the angler with you. 5 questions. Are you game? Are you game? Yes, he's game. Yeah, everybody loves Disco Dan, so get to know the angler, something that I want to bring to the channel. So when I'm fishing with different people, we'll ask 5 questions. So I'll go and think about them questions, and over high water, we'll come back to Disco. Just like the olden days when I used to film without a stand and without mics, and it's only because I've left them at home. So there's a few fish up and down. We've just been to see Disco. He's tying a few new different types of rigs there. Going to try something different. He's agreed to get to know the angler, So he's going to get 5 random questions in a bit. I know the footage from tonight is going to be a little bit all over the place. I want to try and cover us all doing something a bit different, have a bit of fun, hopefully see plenty of fish. We've seen a few. The funny thing is, them fish all come pretty much the same time. Does that mean everybody reeled in the same time off their first cast, or was it just a push of fish on the tide? I'd like to know your answer in the comments. What do you think? A push of fish on the tide, or was it that everybody just reeled their first cast in around about the same time? Nice fresh night down here tonight, managing to stay in just a waistcoat and a jumper. I'm down to 1 rod at the moment, just because of the weed, so I am going to put my second rod back out now. I've been on the 1 rod for about 15 minutes, so I'll put the other rod out, then I'll check the bait on the other one, and I'll be back with you in a little while, guys. We'll walk down to Wayne, that's winning the competition. What are you going to spend all your winnings on, Wayne? Well, it's definitely no winning fish, but I'm off the blank. I am off the blank. Haha, with a white in. Well, I hope I'm in screen. What I don't want to do, guys, is I don't want to feel like I'm pushing the camera in people's faces when they're fishing with me. But these are good friends and family, and I just want to bring the banter to screen, just so you can see what it's all about when we're getting out together. That it hopefully comes across that we're having a good time, enjoying the fishing. Wayne's got kids that obviously tune in with Wayne, so it's cool for them to see their dad on camera or on TV back home. Dan the same with the kids, and it's just good to try and express our friendship and what we're doing out here, enjoying the fishing, and hopefully we can inspire people to get out there fishing as well, because that's what it's all about. That's what I want my channel to be all about, inspiring people to get out there fishing. It's just great to get out there, have a good time. I love fishing alone, but it's also fantastic to fish with friends, fish with family, fish with the kids. So it's just a bit of a fun video tonight, and obviously we've got the bit of a competition. Will Wayne take the money on that bass? I've got a feeling we'll see a small-eyed ray right over the top of high water. It's only 8:30, so there's an hour and a half of flood left. I think there's still a good chance to see a small-eyed before this session's out. I could be wrong, I could be right, I don't know. What I do know is the whiting that we're landing, they all seem to have parasites in their mouths. That's not a good thing, that is definitely not a good thing. I'd love if somebody could give some more feedback on these parasites, a little bit more insight to why they attach to the tongue of the fish. Are they feeding off the fish, or are they feeding off what the fish is eating? So yeah, a bit of insight of that would be cool, please. And we'll keep on fishing, we'll keep on trying, we'll keep seeing what we can do tonight. It's gotta happen, I'm sure it'll happen. Another species for my sister, small coolie. Trees, happy?
Yeah?
Yeah? Doing well, mate?
Yeah?
You and Wayne are doing very well down there compared to us up here.
Yeah, well,
We're getting tiny pin whiting.
it's how you fish, you see.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Well done, mate. Well, the fishing's a little bit quiet. We're coming up to high water. There's plenty of whiting, but nothing exciting, and Wayne's still winning. So we're going to have to shout, guys, because obviously we've got no mic tonight. So yeah, the fishing's a bit quiet. So how about let's get to know the man himself, Disco Dan. Now Disco Dan's been part of my channel. Well, he's been part of my channel pretty much from the word go. So if you're familiar with the channel, you're familiar with the good man Disco. So let's give him 5 questions to get to know the angler. You ready, Dan? You're gonna have to speak up, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, question number 1 for Disco Dan. Apart from me, obviously, who's your favourite YouTube channel? Come on. Yeah, who's your favourite? I know it's not even me, guys. Go on, who's your favourite?
Mad Mick.
Mad Mick.
I love the banter, him and Jeff have got hilarious. It's
You're gonna-
banter, both of them have got fair play. Well, hilarious. It's just totally different from Uncle's.
So that's Mad Mick's adventures, yeah?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So Mad Mick, I speak to Mad Mick as well, great guy, and yeah, like Dan says. Right, biggest fish you ever caught, Dan?
January last year, New Valley, £17.4 conker.
And so your biggest fish is what?
Mr. Sea Bass.
Oh, look at this one! Look at this one! Oh, look at this one! Piss off with your sea bass. We're doing 5 questions here.
Oh, sorry. Which one for Wayne? What's your name, Mr. Bass?
Wayne Bass. You're not even in screen. Go away. So yeah, your biggest fish is what? A conger eel.
Conger eel, £17.4.
Cracking fish, yeah.
Right, well,
I remember that night. So that's your biggest fish ever.
yeah.
Okay. First fish you ever caught, Disco Dan. Ever, from kid.
Mackerel.
A mackerel.
Mackerel.
Oh, that surprised me. That I thought it would have been a trout.
Feathering, real man, and I tied. Mackerel's doing about 8.
So that'd be your first fish,
First
a mackerel.
ever fish.
There you are, guys. Mackerel. Didn't we all start with mackerel? Yeah. I thought you just said trout. I got to be honest. Your favourite angler in the UK? Who do you like to follow on social media? That's a hard one, that, isn't it? I think it's getting hard, the questions, than I give Alex. You're going to give a pass on that one, Ed? Okay, so he's passed on one. So he's still got 2 left. Your favourite go-to bait?
Missile,
Missile.
honestly. Cheap and cheerful. Last year, they're brilliant on it.
Nice one, that'll do us. One last question, and we want to hear this one out loud, in case you're not loud enough on them, yeah? One last question. What fish would you like to catch this year more than anything else in 2025?
Taupe.
A tope. That's going to be a good
My main goal last year and the year before, I really wanted a double figure ham.
Done that.
Just about £10 too much me there, and I said to myself, if I got that, then, well, the holy grail, taupe.
Dan, I've just seen your rod knock me. Yeah, your left hand rod just bounced. Well, guys, we'll leave Dan get back to the fishing. There's a bit about Disco Dan. The guy wants a tope. I don't know if we can help him, but we'll try our best this year. He's just had a knock. We'll leave him with the fishing. Wayne's had another bass. We'll see you in a bit. This man is on form. No, not him. That's Kev. He's on fire. What did he say? They just won't stop coming out.
They're a pain.
Third one. Third one. Is it any bigger? What? 36. What was your biggest one? 35. Oh. No. 35's your biggest still. Go on then. Nice one, mate. He's on fire that much, he hasn't even got a rod in the water. Mr. Bass. Mr. Bass. Getting a few in. Yeah. Top rod tonight, mate. Is it bigger than Wayne's? No.
No, it's smaller than Wayne's.
What's Kev's line there? Right under your head.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's not as big as Wayne, but he's not the only bass man.
Nice one, mate. Well done. Get it back. Wayne and Teresa are on the bass. Me and Dan are on the whitings. Lots and lots of whitings, and Kev's just had a whiting as well. Kevin here now, people, is catching a few fish, and you, Kev?
Yeah, catching a few now, Tom.
Getting a few whiting as well.
Getting a few whiting.
Another small.
Sized again.
And you what, sorry mate?
Now we're downsized the hooks.
So you got smaller baits.
Got smaller baits now. On the rag now, Tom.
And smaller baits and rag.
And rag, yeah.
Catching now, straight away.
Now, Tom, yeah.
Well done, mate.
Well done.
Well, the tide is now dropping away fairly quick. There's lots and lots of whiting, small whiting, 25s, 27s, small schoolie bass, but Wayne's still holding the lead on the biggest fish with that bass from earlier on. The tide's dropping away, it's 10:30, we're going to give it to 11, we're going to push on, everybody's going for it now, hoping for that small line, or a thornback, or a big bass, or something to beat Wayne. Even Wayne's trying to beat Wayne. You can only try and be better than yourself, but this is great fun, it's been a great night. I'm going to push on. I'm going to push on, because I will not hear the end of it if I don't win. No, it's anybody's bag, anybody's bag. Fair play, Wayne has been on form tonight. He's had quite a few bass amongst his whiting. My sister's also had a coley, so there's plenty of fish. Myself and Dan have struggled a little bit on this end, but we've been getting whiting. Kev, just next to me, has been getting the whiting and the bass. So yeah, it seems to be a bit quieter up here, a lot more action down there, but hopefully me or Dan will pull it out of the bag now. Let's see what happens. Is she beating you there, Mr. Eiley? What does it need? Does it need a team decision? No. Oh, there's one clear winner. Who's that then? Oh yeah, that's not beat Wayne. I can tell you that from over there. No. Put the little thing back, will you? Go on. Go on, put it back, man.
At Salisbury's had a 65.
Who's had a 65? You lying sod. Everybody's panicking, running around, you know. The last 15-20 minutes here now means everything. See how the tide's ripping it now to the left, yeah? And what's happening, why we're getting more fish, like I said. Now it's ripping out, yeah? They will have all come in on the tide and they're picking the baits up that are coming out the channel here, yeah? So this next sort of 15-20 minutes now is vital. It'll happen with a decent fish, but you don't want that to happen, do you, mate? We got Wayne over there, just measured another fish, obviously wasn't bigger than the one he's had. And we're into the last cast now, everybody. Last cast. Last cast! Disco Dan going into his last cast. He's not messing about this time, are you, Disco? What's on there? About 7 lug? Load of lug on the bottom one. Chunk of mackerel on the top one. Last cast, Disco.
Right.
Get boogie in. Done.
Right.
If you glue them both together, you'll beat Wayne. Fucking. We'll get back to you at the car, eh? Kev, go a little bit closer to Wayne or somebody. There you are, yeah. I'll go in the middle.
Yeah, that's why the planets are lining up. Mercury, whatever.
Well, there always has to be a winner. Unfortunately, I'm never going to live this down. Well done, Wayne. £5 there, mate, off me.
Yeah, mate, well done.
Babs.
Thank you.
You can fight Kevin for it because we all know he's a tight kid.
Never getting that.
Thank you all for tuning in. I haven't got a clue what the footage is going to look like. Thanks to the guys and girls, or girl, for joining tonight to put this footage together for you guys and girls back at home. Until next time, keep safe, keep fishing, keep chasing them dreams. Happy days. Thank you.